Hi, I'm Tom Barrett. I want to tell you why I'm running for governor. It's really pretty simple. I'm running for governor because I love my family and I love this state, and I know a better Wisconsin is worth fighting for. Every person here knows that this is one of the most difficult economic times in our nation's history. And unfortunately, those negative economic forces have not spared Wisconsin. From Superior to Kenosha, from Kaukauna to Platteville, every part of our state has been hit. Everyone knows someone who is struggling during these tough times, if they aren't struggling themselves. That's why my number one priority is jobs, or as I like to put it, jobs, 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 jobs. Beginning on day one as governor, I will work to retain, attract, and expand job opportunities in Wisconsin. We have to have jobs for the people who are hurting now. But we must also create jobs so our kids and grandchildren will stay here. The reason is simple. A good job allows people to buy a home, send their children to college. A good job enables people to live the life they choose and pursue their dreams. This is why a better Wisconsin is worth fighting for. And it starts with some basic ideas. We need to tie tax cuts for businesses to job creation, like we did for Republic Airways, which just kept and brought 1,500 jobs to southeastern Wisconsin. We need to have a comprehensive, exhaustive review of all of the state's economic development tools. Then, we can strengthen what works and toss out what doesn't. And we need to partner with business, like we did to transform the Menominee Valley from a desolate industrial wasteland to a thriving commercial sector that supports thousands of jobs. We need to work hand in hand with the private sector to make credit more available, eliminate onerous regulations, and foster business expansion that creates more job opportunities for families and workers. That's what I want to do for La Crosse and Wausau, and smaller communities like Shullsburg and Amory and Kewanee. There's something else I want to talk to you about, and that's the fiscal condition of the state. Almost every state in our country is being confronted with very serious financial issues. Just look at California or Arizona, where they are closing state parks, or Michigan or Illinois. Again, Wisconsin is not immune from this, and it doesn't do us any good to make believe these problems don't exist, because they do and they're real. As I was thinking about entering this race, there were people who said, "Don't do it, Tom. Let somebody else make the tough decisions and run later when it's easier." I disagree. This is the time to fight for a better Wisconsin, and I will do that by helping our state fight through this very difficult period. I've done it in Milwaukee, where the economic crisis created an unprecedented and unexpected $49 million hole in our pension budget. That's roughly 20% of our tax levy. But we balanced the budget without borrowing and leaving the tab for our kids. And the result? Our pension fund is now valued at over 100% and has no debt. Here's my point. I know the next governor is going to have to make a lot of tough decisions that are going to make people unhappy. That's what happens in tough times. But here's what I bring to the table. I believe in an economy where people from all geographic areas and educational backgrounds can have a job that allows them to support themselves and their families. I believe education has never been more important in this state than it is right now. I believe the people of the state want a leader who will recognize the seriousness of the issues we face and deal with them head on in a fair manner. And if there's anything I've learned as mayor, it's that people do not care if their garbage is picked up by a Democrat or Republican. They just want their garbage picked up. People don't care if their streets are plowed by a liberal or a conservative. They just want the roads plowed. That's the approach I've taken and will take as the governor of this state. My mother was a war widow from Sturgeon Bay who met my dad on Bascom Hill at the University of Wisconsin after World War II. He was an Air Force lieutenant from Pennsylvania who did his training at Oshkosh, fell in love with this state, and returned here after the war to attend UW on the GI Bill. They taught me and my brother and sisters great Wisconsin values, values that still guide me today. I have never stopped believing in this state, and I will fight for a better Wisconsin for all of us, because I know that a better Wisconsin is worth fighting for. Thank you.